deck is good. It's solid.
It is solid, and there's a really fun iteration that you'll see there. The Rogue, you'll see that Heist Baron Togwaggle, Waggle picks in hand here. Gonna get an early coin out for a Tempo Edwin.
Just a 4/4 to apply some pressure, like a turn 2 if he rolls Huffer.
Does roll Huffer. This is gonna be a much better start here for Terrence than we saw in that lineup that he's running for his mid-range hunter. You do have lifesteal available with the one vicious scale height that's in
just start punching face with this Bagel Pig.
I like it.
Shark. Yeah, just like, well, it's 8 damage for 4 mana. It's good. The kill command for some extra reach, basically. So he has the options to go further beyond, even going as far as just, well, I know you have Shimmerfly in a full hand, so maybe if I'm lucky, you
so go ahead and sack both of, well, no, I sack the Lynx, good. Sack one of the Hounds as well.
And then go.
And then keep one of the Hounds on board, for sure.
Yeah, the option was going with the second Timberwolf and just have a cleaner. Yeah. So playing out this 3-mana 3/3 was just to kill something off. He might also even set up a Waggle Pig. Now it decides to go with the Dreamwave Guardian to get some lifesteal going here.
Also buff up your Hyena, which looks like the play that he's going for here. And then you can also really follow things up with the Deadly Shot if you wanted to.
Yeah, it seems like that's what he wants to do. So basically saying, well, you managed to take my first Hyena, can you take the second?
Yeah, gotta remove all the threats from the board to really give your Hyena the best chance.
Heist Baron Togwaggle, and you just have a bunch of spells, and he has to play it out basically as a 5/5 now. Because one of the ways that Rogue can just deny healing is to just, well, I just don't play my Vicious Scale Height. No any minions, so you just die. But with Thunder Rhino, you can always charge straight face and heal for that 1 damage, if you so pleases. And
well, you know, even though the Vile Brood Skitterer wasn't quite the best,
you get even more cards out of the Maras, but he decides to go with a full-blown 8-card Maras here. Gets a Miscreant, a Henchclan Burglar, gets a Celiax,
Backstab, the Lackey cards, just way too late. Does at least... Yeah, you know, you at least see the Leroy Jenkins
long time just to get ready to kill this Celiax and just drops it in, punch it 8 to face or whatever you want. You can use weapon, you can use hero power,
knowing it's really the last stand of defense that Machine was going to have. Haven't seen a Zul'jin played yet. Just hasn't really quite
further turns going forward.
Yeah, Leok is going to do quite a bit here, especially if you can get those Spring Paws. Really going to be rewarded for rolling the Leok.
Yeah, being able to trade. He aren't the greatest picks. He would love to have some damage here. Would love to also have some other options to go forward. The Sheep Shot is, of course, a good playing.
Now you've got space, too.
Yeah. Fan of Knives. Academic Espionage or Assassinate.
So I like Assassinate here.
Then he goes for the hit to bounce something back, bounces back, and the third Lackey that just dies. And then he trades in, so
it makes
just clear it.
Yeah.
Just using Assassinate though, with some just a chip damage going in here. Still quite a full hand though. Deadly Shot does nothing though. TerrenceM is also seems like he wants to go with a Shimmerfly to trade in.
Yeah, definitely force the overdraw. That's smart.
I'm using Beastly Wrath here to 100% be sure that
the rest of the mana float, that extra 3.
Here comes the Dire Frenzy. The first one is going to be used to get this big Spring Paw. Having these 4/4 Spring Paws in deck means that you always have some form of removal of all the rogue minions.
And from getting pulled from some of those lackeys. But Spirit of the Shark going to go down. Gotta put something on board, though, in order to try to protect it from a potential deadly shot.
The Faceless Lackey is huge, though.
But
the thing is, if you play something... Yeah. The thing is, you can clear Rat now with the Cobble Lackey.
About the Rat, because look at all of this damage that Machine is able to put onto Terrence right now.
Yeah, this is lethal, actually. Considering that
Shadow Step again.
I didn't see the second Shadow Step there, but this basically is lethal here now. 3 Cobble Lackeys being played with Eviscerate as the backup ending there.
Oh my gosh!
Just completely just destroyed TerrenceM there with like a Cobble Lackey pool there, which is when you get to
trying so hard to set up those extra 4/4 links. He really just was worried about clearing it right away, but looks like he cares more. He'll take the damage to the face instead. And
Deadly Poison is a good pickup
there
as well.
This is an expensive Wing Blast, but I think I agree with removing the SI7 agent. The chip damage adds up.
Machine does. This is a...
Or just Leroy into it.
Leroy
or ignore
straight
it.
face.
Just ignore it.
Just hitting with the Vago pick, having a Leroy backup with all of these eviscerates. Just like, well, you can heal 4 next turn, putting up to 15. This means
Decided Delta in the next maybe 2 or 3 turns here.
Yeah, and TerrenceM is looking great now with this scale height in hand. He has a kill command as well. He has a Thunder Rhino to set up with like Timberwolf and
how lucky can you get?
And he has everything he needs now. He just needs to figure out how much damage can he push the next few turns going forward here. Playing the double Scavenger Hyena.
That's greedy.
Yeah, but just, well, what should the Rogue do? Rogue has nothing, unless he got something complete.
They have backstab.
Yeah, but...
There's one backstab, so you can deal with one, but it
but
does
you're on
buff
11
up the other.
health on the Vicious Scale Height. This should be lethal in every possible way. And TerrenceM is taking an unfavorable matchup going forward here.
Yeah, the Timberwolf on top of it. That's game.
That's game, yeah. TerrenceM perfectly navigating around all the Rogue things. Like, my machine had a really aggressive plan with that Leroy play, but got punished with this Vicious Scale Height and just barely saving out in the end.
Barely.